Well, good morning. We're at the Spittal of Glen Mick today. The plan's to take in 5 Munros, starting with the one you can just see straight in front of me, which would be Lochnagar. As you can see, it's a wee bit cloudy today. I think the forecast is for it to cloud over later on in the afternoon, so I've gotten here pretty early, just setting off after 7:30 in the morning. But yeah, just the first pull up to Lochnagar, and hopefully just now it's looking quite clear, so hopefully we'll get a good views of the quarry. So we've actually came to the top of Meikle Pap here. Probably going to get the best views of the quarry of Lochnagar. You can't quite see the quarry or the lochin that's in the bottom there. I'm really just trying to hide away from the wind. It's really windy all of a sudden. I was looking over towards Ben Ann and Bhoidheach coming up the Bhoidheach there, and yeah, there's quite a lot of weather kind of rolling in. The Cairn massive. We'll maybe get a shot of it when we get to the summit. Yeah, it's quite glaggy. But right here we're nice and clear, so I think this is probably going to be the best view and the best weather we're probably going to get today. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the cloud to come in, and then I'll have to get my nav on point. Whew. So here we are then, Lochnagar, or Càrn and this stands at 1,155 metres. And you can probably see behind me, you can see the weather coming in. You can barely see the Cairn Massif now. So yeah, all this weather is going to come for me this afternoon, so I'm probably going to grab a bit of lunch and a bit of shelter here, and then I think we're just going to get after it and get around these Munros. It's pretty exposed plateau all the way around for the next 4, so we'll see how we get on with this weather, but it's been a great day so far. Those buttresses down there, I'm telling you, yeah, if you're scared of heights I wouldn't go close to them, but yeah, it wasn't actually that windy when I got there, so I felt okay kind of doing it. So, but anyway, let's get some lunch and let's crack on. Well, that's Cairn. I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, but Cairn Bhoidheach. It's 1,110 metres, and as you can see, the clag's back in, conditions suboptimal. But there we are. Let's just crack on to the next one. Well, that's Cairn to t-Sagairt Moor, and that's 1,047 metres, sorry. And I think one of the most significant things about this Munro is that in the 50s there was an RAF aircraft that crashed on this Munro, RAF Canberra, and unfortunately 2 servicemen lost their lives. So there still is, even, how many years is that, and 70 odd years later, still debris around the Munro top here. So I'm just going to have a wee look to see if I can see. I know there's a wing, and there should be a RAF insignia as well, so we'll go and see if we can see that, and yeah, and then we'll crack on to the next Munro. Oh. Well, here we are. It's amazing that it's still here all these years later. Can only hope it was quick for them. Oh, well, here we are, penultimate Munro of today. That's Cairn Bannoch, and that's 1,012 metres. So you can see just where we've just came from. I'm not going to try and pronounce them again, but that's the second Munro just to the left. Well, yeah, to the right there, and this one behind me where I've just been. So and I can still just see quite Lochnagar just through the gap there. Still got a bit of clag on it, and then just behind the camera is the last Munro of today. But yeah, well, these are currently saving the date. Oh, wow, what views! Cheers. Yeah. I'm just noticing that those cliffs out there. Unreal. And waterfall as well. Be interesting to see if anybody's climbed those before. I wouldn't fancy it myself. Well, here we are, long last, the fifth and final Munro. This is broad Cairn, just under 1,000 metres and 998. And with that, that is the white month Munro's finished. So, starting with Lochnagar, right the way around, kind of goes in descending height there. So, this one's the only one that's under 1,000 metres. And man, the views around here are absolutely stunning. Just behind the camera there, you can see just into the Choire Fee. Just out the kind of upper rim there, obviously goes up to Mire, and then down to your east there you can see the start of Loch Mick, and I can see the path that lays ahead of me. Yeah, it's going to be a long walk in, and obviously over the back we're back into kind of Lochnagar. Yeah, you can't quite see the top, but you can see the approach anyway. But yeah, that's it.